Now, this guy is just a trinomial, so we don't have all the other extra parentheses and stuff, but I'm going to put them right there. First thing you want to do is make sure there's no common factor inside of it. Okay, so is there? Can I take anything out to simplify this? Yeah, we could take out the 2x squared. So I'm instead of drawing it, writing it each time, I'm just going to do one line, and I'm going to write 2, because I can divide 2. Oh, shoot. Because I can divide 2, 4, and 30 by 2. It's the biggest number I can do. And then I can also take out an x squared. Okay, so I have 2x squared. I'm going to leave that on the outside. So I'm factoring him out. And now I'm going to divide each of those terms and put them inside the parentheses. So 2 divided by 2 equals what? Uno. Okay, so we have uno. And you don't have to write uno because he's a ninja. What is x to the 4th divided by x squared? Right? We go x to the 4th minus 2 because we divide. And when we divide, what do we do with our exponents? Subtract. You're right. I subtract. So we have x to the 2nd power plus, because I have a plus sign right here, we have 4 divided by 2, which is dos. And then we have x to the 3rd divided by 2, doing the same thing. X to the 3rd minus 2. That's x to the 1 power. Oh, snappity whack. And then we have 30 divided by 2, which is 15 with a minus sign. Why is it a minus sign? Because of the minus sign right there. And then we go x squared divided by x squared. What is x squared divided by x squared? Nothing. Uno. It's not nothing. What is 15 times uno? It's just 15. Okay, so we don't have to write it. All right, so are we done? I don't know. This might be factorable. Now we have a 1 right there, an uno out in front, which is nice. That means we're not going to have to factor by grouping. We can use shortcuts. Now what say you guys? You guys want to use the big X or the tabular method? X? Well, I did that last time, but you guys still want me to do it this time? You guys want tabular method? No, because I don't want to say tabular. Okay, fine. All right, we're looking for a number that multiplies. 2 numbers that multiplies to give me negative 15. And I got that number by going 1 times negative 15. And then 2. Well, we can say 2x on the bottom if we want to, but I don't want to. Okay, we'll just say 2. Okay, so give me 2 numbers right here and here that multiply to give me negative 15 and then add to give me 2. Now, for our slow thinkers out there, let's list all the numbers that multiply to give me 15. Start with 1. 1 times 15. 2. Nah, that doesn't work. 3. Yep, 3 times 5. Okay, now 4. Nah, that doesn't work. Oh, next number was 5. Oh, we already have a 5. Okay, that means we're done. Those are all the factors that multiply to give you 15. Now, which of those factors, factor pairs, 1 and 15 or 3 and 5, will somehow add to give you a positive 2? Yeah?
You have to make one of them negative.
Ooh, you're right. We got to make one of them negative. So, because, right, we have to get a smaller number. So, we have to subtract. That would be 3 and 5, right? Which one of those is negative?
3 negative.
Yeah, the 3 is negative. All right. Negative 3 times 5, it gives me negative 15. Yay, we win. Negative 3 plus 5 gives me positive 2. Yay, we win. Okay, so now we write 2x to the 2nd power, x minus 3, x plus 5. What if I did x plus 5 first? It doesn't matter because multiplication is commutative. All right, and I can't factor anything else out of that. So I'm done. Now, just to refresh or repeat, okay, because I might have gone too fast right there. When I'm doing the big X, now the big X is not needed. It just helps me organize my thoughts, okay? The top number you get from going the first term, that's the A in the trinomial. The first term times the last term, the constant, okay, that's the C. And so I get negative 15. And then the middle term, the X term, or also known as the B, that number is a number that goes on the bottom. And the way that works out, see, this is why it works out like that. If I multiply these back out, okay, this guy's going to come in later. But let's multiply these guys first. When I multiply those, look at what happens. X times x, that's x squared. X times 5 is 5x. And then I have negative 3 times x, which would be right here, negative 3x. And then we have negative 3 times 5, which is negative 15. Okay, so you see the 3 and the 5 give me the negative 15, which is what we wanted. Like, because we're saying that this right here equals this. That's what this statement is saying. So we have our negative 15, and then we have these two terms right here. Now this is not simplified. Is this polynomial the same as this polynomial? Like, technically, are they the same? Yes, they are technically the same. One is simplified and one is not. There's two different ways to write this polynomial. Now, nobody's going to write it like this, because if you're like, I'm going to write it like this, okay, then I could say, all right, fine, I'm going to write it like this. And that's just confusing. Look, is this the same as this polynomial? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's like having a fraction. Like 2 over 3 is the same as 4 over 6. Which answer do you put? Because it's also the same as 10 over 15. Which answer do I put? Okay, to keep life simple, we're not going to accept this answer or this answer in this class. We're going to say, you got to simplify the food. Okay, so same with this one. We got to simplify this food. And if we do that, we add the two terms that are just like each other, the 5x and the negative 3. When I add those, I get the negative 2, so it works. So that's why the 2 is on the bottom, because these two numbers have to add to get to that bottom 2. And what we're doing is kind of this when we do the shortcut right here for the big X.